we're going to talk about the Ride Machete. Now, this is a board that is a quiver of one type of deck that's very versatile. It's got a decent flex to it, so as you're progressing, it's not going to be overpowering, but it's not going to be underperforming. And it's got a solid side cut to it. Actually, this is what the Machete GT should aspire to be, in my opinion. This is a solid ass board. This is a board you can take anywhere from the park to the peak. You can chase powder. It's a true quiver of one type of deck. This board features Ride's twin hybrid rocker, which is a cam rocker. So you got traditional camber going into rocker in the tip and the tail. What you're going to get is that pop and snap of traditional camber, something that you have to load up on, but you're going to have that ease out in the tip and the tail for getting snap from it. It's going to be just a little bit easier to engage. You don't have to load it as aggressively. You're also going to get better float from that, especially when you load or weight the camber. It's going to engage that rocker in the tip and the tail and allow it to lift up. This board is available in.
Machete isn't quite a middle of the road park board. It's like just below that, and it's playful yet responsive. You're going to notice that it has an abundance of flex in the tips, and then it's a little stiffer under the insert packs, and then there's that same amount of flex between the feet with a lot of torsional give to it. Now, when it comes to stability, you might think that this board's just going to get bucked around, but actually it absorbs chatter really well, and it absorbs any variation in the terrain. I never had it wash out, it never buckled, it did what it needed to do. There's two ways to pop with this board. You can load up the tail and get it to spring and snap, or you can be laid back and wait to the last minute and get that skate style snap from it. This board has a lot of rebound into it. It has a lot of snap. It wants to get up into the air. You can really pop with this board. And when it comes to jumps, I think anything over 30, 35 feet is really pushing it with it. So you want to keep it to the small to medium size, but it does a great job at coming off a lip. This is a board that you don't really have to worry that much about with when you're hitting jumps. You can butter the shit out of this board. That flex pattern coupled with the camber profile allows you to get over the tip and tail. This board has an immense sweet spot. It's very easy to just play around on the snow with, whether you know what you're doing or you're progressing. It's one of those boards that's not going to fight you. Now, when it comes to jibbing, this board's totally at home. It locks into presses with ease. You can get sideways on a rail and feel it hug it. This is one of those boards that when you are pressing into a feature, you're going to get snap and response out of it, but it's not going to fight you. This is a board that's just very well balanced for park riding overall. The beauty of this board is it's a board that wants to turn, and it wants to turn hard. You can drive this board right through the center if you want to, or you can be laid back and lazy. It doesn't matter if you're doing short, tight, quick turns. Those are solid. Or if you're really going to just lay into a hard carve and leave a trench, it'll do it. It does everything very well. It's one of those boards that has a great camber to flex pattern ratio that allows you to just drive it how you fucking want. I would definitely recommend this board for the intermediate rider that's progressing, that's going to ride a freestyle board all over the mountain, or the freestyle guy that just wants a board with this camber profile that's playful and responsive. This is what the Machete GT should have aspired to be. This board is playful. It's fun. It's just a great all-around board. I have a great time on it every time I get on it. It's just good. That's all you need to know. Is like, you should buy one. It's that good. Okay, so the regular Machete is a way better board than the Machete GT. It's even got a movie named after it. Shout out to Danny Trejo over there. And these are some boards that you could also be looking at. The Rosinal Jibsaw. The Rome Buckshot. The Solomon Craft. The Weston Logger. The Flow Era. The Burton Process Flying V.
Remember to comment, share, subscribe, and like this video. That way you can see all the relevant or irrelevant snowboarding content that we're putting out for you guys. So smash that bell down below, that way you're getting a notification. And I'll see you guys in another video. If you've been enjoying all these product reviews and you haven't been buying through our affiliate program, which is down there, why don't you check out our Patreon? This is a great way for you to get involved with us. There's some great rewards on there, and it helps fund us so we can do more product reviews for you guys that enjoy what we're doing.